What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's the World Wide Web. It's Wendy Web coming to you. It's not a reaction video, but it's just an update. We've dropped a song called Apha. 60 Seconds has dropped a song called Apha on the 21st of February. Today, the 23rd. So I'm just making the announcement. And we dropped Millie in December. So check that out. That was a song for December. And we dropped Fine Times in October, 11th of October. We dropped Be Careful on the 5th of April, the 11th of April, somewhere there, last year. And I just want to say shout out to, firstly, Mason B. Naughty Music for doing the most. hmm And just being there for the boy, being there for 60 seconds. Um, and just doing everything that he's been able to do, man. Like, he didn't have to do all of this, because if I look back, everything that has happened literally is because of him. The EP was because of him. The singles that we've been able to drop is because of him. Um, and not just looking at him, I mean, there's Cyper Beats, who's responsible for all the, you know, the beats. Um, he's responsible for all the mixing and mastering, I think. So I just want to take this moment and shout those guys out, man. These guys are doing a whole lot for my brother that I've always wanted to do myself. But sometimes God just places people in your life to do the things that you've always wanted to do for you. And in turn, at a later stage, you only realize you'll be able to connect the dots later as to why these people have been in your life, and they'll connect the dots as to why you're in their life and why they had to do what they did for you or yours, if you get what I mean. So I'm just happy, bro. I'm just happy to see everything that is happening. Um, I can safely say that my brother makes professional music. You know, I know it's something that he's always wanted to do. Not always wanted, it's something that he wants to do right now. And I mean, there's like, there's scores and scores of artists, man. There's hundreds and thousands of people who rap, you know? And what makes you different? What makes you the guy that South Africa should listen to? Um, I feel like 60 got next. I feel like my brother is really cultivating something that we've never seen before, which is what really makes me excited, you know, considering out of all the artists that we come across, you've probably heard something like that before. This guy sounds like this guy. And honestly, a lot of people listen to my brother's music and say he sounds like Touchline, but that's how 60 has always sounded like, he's always sounded like that. So I don't know, and he tapped into um the Kosa bag, and ironically, crazy story. But I won't go too much into it. But ironically, when Touchline made a song at some point, like a Kosa song, people, certain people who would say, "Yo, this is like 60," it sounds like 60. But because Touchline is the bigger artist, they say it sounds like Touchline. 60 don't sound like Touchline don't sound like 60. 60 sound like Touchline, right? So I don't think 60 sound. Well, there's points where he does sound like Touchline. I won't lie. I won't lie. But I don't think he's consciously gone out there and said that, like, I want to sound like this guy, And it's crazy because, like, now. fate has brought us closer to the very guy that everybody says he sounds like. I mean, all of 60's singles and his project was produced by the guy that produces Touchline's music or some of his music. So it's crazy. But hey man, I just feel like 60 is gonna evolve into something that the world has never seen before. I already see it. I already know because this guy's been in so many studios where they've made so much music that hasn't dropped. That's why I'm like, bro, like I like the fact that Mason has dropped. We dropped Fine Times in October. We dropped Millie in December, and we dropped Apha now in Feb. That's like a 2 month interval. We've been dropping visuals, so there was a point where we dropped the visuals, or rather, we dropped the project in April, and there's been visuals ever since until we were able to drop singles thereafter, subsequently. So I'm just happy that there's motion. I'm just happy that at the end of the day, the boy is getting better too. Go and stream Appa, go and stream Millie, go and stream Fine Times, go and stream Me Careful. Um, there's a secret project that I've secretly been listening to. It's 11 of the best songs that my little bros have made. So if you don't know, both my little bros make music. One bro goes by the moniker of 60 Seconds, as you know him. And then there's Massive Jalamba. Now, Massive Jalamba is my youngest bro. He makes beats as well, under the alias of Martin Webb. I don't know about Martin Webb, but that's what he calls himself. Told him, bro, you can't call yourself Martin Webb. We already do have a Martin Webb in the family, don't we? So why are you calling yourself ngegama lomnyumjita? Like, call yourself, I don't know. Understand? But anyway, that's a story for another day because my mother's maiden name is Martin, and just whatever. But anyway, um, there's a project that these guys have been making music for the last 2 years, I think, and they've made about 50 something songs, if not more. They made quite a lot of music, and I've picked like 11 of those songs, and I secretly, not even secret, I want to drop those songs because I told them, I was like, yo, if you drop these songs like this in this order, I've even arranged it. I've created it's like my dream project that I only listen to, that I would want the world to listen to one day. And yeah, I think this year we'll probably see that happen. I mean, the niggas have been telling me that the files for those songs are gone because the songs get made in the studio and then I get them immediately. So you keep that file, but then niggas gone to lose the files, and so yeah. Hopefully we'll drop that project one day. There's so much more that 60 and Saipa have done. There's Shakes from Seventh Wave. There's a couple of tracks there. There's a couple of beats that have been jumped on. Hopefully that will drop. Heck, I'm even trying to come through. Like, I'm about to enter the fray myself. I'm trying to release music too. But I'm really trying to release it under, my entity or my movement. So that's something for another day. But there's so much that's coming, man. Me, I'm just taking it easy. Just blowing my blunt. Just envisioning the future, bumping the music. There's so much unreleased music that I want to, I want the world to hear. So yeah, man, I'm just blessed to have brothers that could they have the ability to make professional music. Like, that is so fascinating. And if they would tell you the story, they would actually tell you that I'm the reason that they turned out how they turned out. But I don't want to take the thunder or the shine away from them. Um, that's them. That's their ability. I might have inspired maybe for somebody to rap because I used to rap. Maybe somebody picked the pen up because I picked the pen up. But that don't mean that I have to attribute his success or his trajectory or his skill right now. Cause like to me, like nah, like yeah, I play a role in how these boys, you know, perceive things and whatever. Which is and what's crazy is that apparently we all speak the same. Apparently they speak like me. Like it's weird, you know. So, so I just wish all the best for my boys, man. Like, hey, man, some things you gotta give, and I feel like there's so much that's still coming. Still early. It's still early days, man. Look out for a lot. Stream Apha, stream Medley, stream Fine Time, stream It Careful, stream all the latest music, and you never know what's next. We're dropping something very soon. You never know what's next. We out. 11 11.